Over the last several videos, I focused on ideas that, if implemented, would make it easier for students to work during college. Even though I think the ideas are worth considering, some people, specifically college professors or administrators, might disagree. I think most arguments against what I'm proposing could fall into two categories. 1. My proposed changes would be hard to implement because they're totally different from how college is currently scheduled and taught. 2. My proposed changes might reduce the total amount of student time dedicated to a particular class. Let's debunk these arguments. Let's debunk number 1 first, which is that it would be hard to implement a completely new schedule. First, while change is hard, it's not impossible. And most of my ideas aren't novel because there are already some colleges that implement them. For example, Colorado College currently teaches one class at a time, so there's precedent for that. Now let's debunk number 2, which is that my proposed scheduling could reduce the amount of student time dedicated to a particular class. I'm not sure that's true, but even if it were true, so what? I don't care about some arbitrary hours requirement from accreditors that dictates how long students must spend on a class. I just care if the students actually learned what they're supposed to learn. Put another way, the learning outcome matters and not the time commitment. If I ever had a professor, administrator, or accreditor complain about the amount of time that I'm proposing a student should spend on learning, I would respond with this series of questions. 1. Is the professor an effective teacher? 2. Is there any way the professor can present the material in a more effective way? 3. Is the professor concise? 4. Is the professor teaching anything outside of fundamental concepts that apply to early career jobs? And 5. Is the professor emphasizing how to find information and use it versus memorizing or reciting facts? The questions I just listed should make it clear that I think most college classes can be taught in the time frame that I'm recommending.